Hello there. I'm Minta, my pronouns are they, them, and welcome back to my channel. If it's not welcome back and you're just stumbling upon my channel, hello. Welcome to my descent into madness. This is how I document it. It's been a minute. Since I uploaded a video. To remind myself how to make videos again, I thought I'd go back to my roots and, make fun of some straight people. I feel like I should preface this video, by the way, this whole thing is all in good fun. It is not meant to be mean-spirited or harmful or offensive to anybody. Today we are being very original and looking at the Are the Straights Okay subreddit. I'm gonna go ahead and say the answer to that question is no. Cool, that's it. That's the end of the video. Are the straights okay? No, they're not. Everybody got that? Cool, we can go home. Bye, I'll see you next time. We're just gonna look at some posts, have a little laugh, maybe have some discussions about how wild it is to live in such a heteronormative society, and yeah, that's it. Good old clean queer fun. Okay, let us begin. First post. I golfed with a hilarious 78-year-old man. Okay, already. I don't think I know a single queer person who golfs. Golfing is, I could say a lot of things about golfing. The most straight, white, middle to upper class activity possible. That's really great at using up a ton of water and destroying native plants. Anyway, I golfed with a hilarious 78-year-old man and he was dishing out life tips the whole time. The most DGAF guy I've ever met. He tells me after the round, "Don't talk to me in the parking lot. My wife is picking me up, and she thinks I went deaf 5 years ago." What a legend. Wow. Oh, and it's tagged with toxic relationship. Why is it so funny to me that that's like a tag or a filter or a flare or whatever it's called in Reddit? I don't know how Reddit works, okay? And the title is, yes, lying to your partner about serious health conditions. That seems like so much effort. Why would you pretend to be deaf for 5 years? Did you learn sign language for this? I never have to listen to my wife anymore because she thinks I'm deaf. Although hold on, but she's probably still gonna talk, so now you have to listen, but she doesn't know that you're listening. Why would you want that? I'm so confused. Moving on. Oh, that's a promoted post. Jesus Christ. That's an ad. I thought the Ass Blast 9000. That doesn't quite seem like something that fits in the Are the Straights Okay Reddit. That's an ad. That makes sense. A guy once told my lesbian friend that being a lesbian is a huge turnoff for a guy and that she'll never find a boyfriend. There's a lot to unpack here. Did you ever consider that maybe that's the point? Perhaps when you're a lesbian, you don't want to attract a guy. I know that's a crazy concept. When I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror, I think, would a man be attracted to this? And if the answer is yes, I change immediately. That's a lie, I don't do that. I, in fact, don't think about men at all if I can avoid it. This girl got so upset because I posted a picture of my baby cousin brother who was wearing a skirt. Isn't it a boy? Yeah, haha. Why is he wearing a skirt? Because my aunt thought he looked cute in a skirt? Dude, he's a boy. How do you think he will feel when he looks back at pictures of himself in a skirt? I don't know how to break this to you, but don't most babies wear, like, nightgowns or something? I know nothing about babies. This is not... What do babies wear? You know what? I realize I may have been thinking about, like, 18th century babies who wore nightgowns all the time. It's fine. I know how the modern world works. I didn't read the next thing in here. It says... He'll be embarrassed. I hate these new modern trends. It's a boy. Don't force him to wear a skirt. Which is so ironic. If you want to be more traditional and, go back to the roots of back in the old days when everything was normal, you would put your babies in skirts. And also young children. You're the one who doesn't like the modern trends. I don't know what to tell you. Man cave rules. Oh my god. Can we just take a second to appreciate the aesthetics of this poster? The fact... Oh my god. This is something. This is something right here. If we're to take the sizing in this poster literally, that is either the most gigantic pint of beer I've ever seen or a very small woman. And I'm not sure which is better. Also a pretty large TV remote. It's like as big as her head. That's a pretty big remote. What do you need that for? Okay, let's look at the rules. Rule number 1, my cave, my rules. Except for the fact that you probably bought this poster. So these are in fact actually not your rules. These are the rules that someone else made. So the first rule is already broken. Rule number 2. I can't say this with a straight face. Only man decor allowed. What's your definition of man decor? Is it just a bunch of men like standing against the wall like this? I hope you're paying them. That's a long time to be employed as decor. Rule number 3, replenish all beer stock. All beer stock being this one gigantic pint of beer, of course. Rule number 4, junk food is nutrition. I mean, technically, yeah, it is some sort of nutrition. It's just not like good nutrition. Rule number 5, farting/belching, tolerated. I expected like more of a more intense word used, like encouraged or appreciated, but no, tolerated. It might be a man cave, but you need to have some semblance of etiquette here. Like, come on. Rule number 6, man controls all remotes. And we remember, there's just one remote and no TV. Rule number 7, sports on TV 24/7. Never turn the TV off, which kind of negates rule number 6. Why do you need the remote if it's always only on sports and you never turn it off? With halftime entertainment. We're not even going to unpack what they probably mean by entertainment. Obviously the dartboard. They mean the dartboard. Your dartboard with no darts. Rule number 8, all chick flicks are banned. You hear that, guys? You can't watch any movies about chickens. They're banned in the man cave. Rule number 9, no bitching, no issues. I feel like they probably meant if you don't bitch, then there will be no issues. But this just looks like there is no bitching allowed. There are also no issues allowed. If you walk into the man cave, you are not allowed to have any issues of any kind. You need to be a perfect human being to be allowed into the man cave. And rule number 10, whatever man says makes perfect sense. No, it doesn't. Also, the fact that they keep saying man instead of like the man or the men makes it seem like this is just a cave for a guy named Man. Or a woman named Man. Just someone whose name is Man. I feel like there's definitely a non-binary person somewhere whose name is just the word man. I would appreciate that. It's Mother's Day as I'm filming this. Actually, it is. It's Mother's Day as I'm filming this. If you're a father that doesn't fish, happy Mother's Day. Huh? Excuse me? If you're a father and you've never fished, you're a mother now. Congratulations, you're a mother now. I hope you're very proud. Being a mother, I hear, is a tough job. I hope it goes well. I hope you do a good job. Happy Mother's Day. I will never understand the correlation between masculinity and fishing. I genuinely don't get it. I've been fishing. I've gone fishing. Am I automatically a man? Nice. Cool. That's the qualifier. If you've ever gone fishing in your entire life, you're a man now. I would like my man card. You know, the thing that you get when you're officially a man. They like give you a little ID card and you can like flash it anywhere and be like, sorry, I'm a man. Finally, I have understood difference between lock up and lock down. Lock up is stay in police custody. Lock down is stay in wife's custody. Oh no. Lock up is bailable. Lock down is non-bailable. All of those jokes that are like, I hate the person that I married, are just, it's so bad. Especially if you are a straight person, or any person really, and you grow up hearing those jokes all of the time, you're gonna get it into your head that like, if you're in a toxic relationship or you're in a relationship where you're not happy with your partner, you are gonna think that that's normal. And it's not. I mean, I can't tell you how many stories I've seen of someone being like, I used to be with this one person and I hated the relationship, but I thought it was normal. And then now I'm with this other person and I love being in a relationship and I love being with this person. And I feel like this normalization of people being like, ahaha, I hate my spouse, it makes too many people think that that's the reality, that that's the way it is. And it's not. If you don't love your spouse, maybe look into why and either go to therapy, figure that out together, or decide to maybe not be in that relationship anymore. We have to stop calling women bitches, not because they ain't, but because bitch means female dog and dogs are loyal. These hoes ain't. And then it's a black and white picture of Mario? The fact that the Bob-omb is in the corner facing away makes it seem like it's the Bob-omb saying this, possibly about Mario. I have so many questions, and I will never get the answers. Why does this exist? We haven't even talked about what the fucking sentence is. This is too much for my brain. Like, I can't even process what the sentence is saying, how fucking insane that is, because the picture is just blowing my mind. I have to move on. Oh God. Found a post on Instagram where some girls had their boyfriends test out a period cramp replicator, and this was one of the comments. Wonder when there will be a test for women to feel how much headache men get from their wives. Then let us see how much pain the women can really bear. First of all, people who identify as women are not the only people in the world who get periods, so consider that. Second of all, why do all straight people hate their wives? I don't get it. I so truly and genuinely don't get it. Why are you married to someone that you hate? Just don't do that. Ah. Whew. All right. Thanks for coming along with me today. Laughing at our heteronormative patriarchal society is always a fun time. If you want to see more of me, make sure you're following me on all the social medias. I am Lovell pretty much everywhere. If you want more actual interaction with me, I do live streams right here on YouTube every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're following my Twitch channel, which is also just Lovell. I'm probably going to be doing some more live streams on there as well. If you enjoy this video, make sure you press that like button and don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the notifications so you know when I post a video. Because hopefully I'm going to be posting a little bit more often because it's been a while. And if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to comment, I hate my wife. Yep. Just to let me know you made it this far. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.